356 of the VIG Lounge, where we are looking to drive to survive. We are looking to thrive here in F1 25 as we make our way around the Hungaroring in the Hungarian Grand Prix. Will we be able to get another win? We're certainly hungry for one. Let's start the event and find out. But before we do, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you're enjoying the content. With housekeeping out of the way, let's get into some qualifying, shall we?
No pit stops, no strategy. It's all about the pace today. Qualifying day here at the Hungaroring for the Hungarian Grand Prix.
All right, here we go. We've got a bit of competition. I think that was a Red Bull in front of us. I'm not 100% sure. Because you just see the shadow in the qualifying session. But at least we passed it. Got ourselves a fairly decent lap going so far. Hopefully we don't screw it up. And by we, I mean me. So let's see if the Killer Bee can get it on pole. Just like we did in the Belgian Grand Prix last week. So far, we're doing quite well. Looked like a beautiful lap. I didn't even so much as hit a rumble strip. That's surprising.
Yes, excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
Gotta show a bit of enthusiasm. That was a beautiful, beautiful lap. Now can we do 5 more in the race?
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry. We'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
And, oh, Villeneuve's in the top 10. That's not bad. 7th place. And it was Lando Norris, the McLaren, that I was racing ever so briefly. All right, let's move on to the race. See if we can do 5 more laps of this. And let's see if Isaac Hadjar has the coveted number 22 spot.
Welcome back to Budapest and the Hungaroring, infamous for its tight, narrow corners that force the drivers to constantly be on top form. No doubt, we're in for a great race here today.
28 degrees.
Located 12 miles northeast of the Hungarian capital Budapest, the 14 corners of the Hungaroring are steeped in history and prestige. Overtaking's always been difficult on this technical 2.7-mile track, but the last few years in particular have turned up some exceptional races. So let's hope we're in for another one here today. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. And Lando Norris lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have...
That's right, Justin Miller on pole, baby.
Hamilton, Alex Albon,
rivals,
and Leclerc.
Well,
Villeneuve, Piastri, Lawson, and Isaac Hadjar. Bortoletto, Antonelli, Nico Hülkenberg, and Gasly. Russell, Fernando Alonso,
George
Esteban
Russell's way
Ocon,
down there.
and Carlos Sainz. Sonoda, Doohan, Behrman, and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
That I'm not surprised by. Let's find out which talented driver comes out on top. Hopefully it is me, the Killer Bee. Let's find out, shall we? Lights out and away we go! I was kind of worried. I thought I didn't get the start I wanted, but it looks like I did, so that's good. Into the first corner, the right-hander. Now the left-hander and a right-hander coming up very quickly. Nice and smooth. Oh, I went a little wide there. Gotta watch out for that corner and see if I hopefully don't make that mistake again. Driving it nice and smoothly so far.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
And had ourselves a clean lap, which is good to know. Hopefully I won't need DRS, but it's good to know it's there in case I do. Got a nice 1.7-second lead. There we go, having a much smoother lap here for lap number 2.
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Still not really getting a big lead. Just under 2 seconds still. So I gotta make sure I turn in some clean and consistent laps if that's how it's gonna be. I can't afford to make any mistakes. Okay, hit the rumble just a little bit, that's not bad. Almost went into a runoff there though. That one right-hand corner, I don't know, I seem to have trouble with it if I don't hit it I guess fast enough, because I either just slightly miss the turn or I hit it perfectly. There's just no middle ground. Over 2 seconds now on lap 4. So we've got this pretty well in hand, as long as we don't make any mistakes. I'm definitely not trying to foreshadow or anything, but I gotta be prepared just in case. And I know that I've been playing a lot of 2K lately for wrestling. I'm going to switch that up. Get back to doing some No Mercy for a bit. Had to play around with some setups in OBS for my computer, but I think I might have figured them out. As long as when I go to do it, everything doesn't freeze like it did the time before. So certainly stay tuned for that. So right now we're focusing on some F1 action, of course. A nice leisurely Saturday drive.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Gap to your teammate behind, 4.1 seconds.
Gap to the teammate's not bad, 4.1. And we're up to 2.2 from Lando Norris. So I don't know if there's going to be much position change in the field, but we'll have to wait and see. As long as there's no position change from second to first, I'm going to be happy. Okay, we're riding nice and smooth. Coming up to the pit wall. And there's the checkered flag. Let it fly. All the laps are clean. What a beauty. The Hungaro Infinity Ring, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo. The Killer Bee is flying high.
It's victory in Budapest then, and what a victory it is after an incredible Grand Prix.
I really wish they had the black and yellow suits. I hate these white,
There was never a moment
ones.
of doubt today. You could tell that they completely had it under control, and that is a sign of greatness.
I gotta see if I can change that too, because I know that's a
Welcome then to the podium, our top
three.
3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
You damn right I got some reward points. And there's my beautiful trophy.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Well, thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the VIG Lounge. This was indeed some very exciting F1 racing. I know it maybe wasn't wheel to wheel as much as we would like, but with some very smooth driving on the part of the Killer Bee. And my teammate, Jacques Villeneuve, got up to a top 5 finish, so that's also nicely done. But until next time, I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a sensational Saturday, everybody.